Okay.
We're
What the
ready.
heck? I'm going to stream it. And we'll see if we crash live. Nobody's going to watch us.
Oh, we're streaming this tonight?
Yeah, we're going to stream it. Why not?
All right.
I've got a positivity bot and a skinny seahorse apparently in there, and I don't know if that's real or not. I don't know what those are.
Huh?
Seahorse. So why don't we play City of Mist? V is for going viral, introduction quest. And let's do character introductions. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm Eleanor. I'm kind of a young, shy woman who works for an ex-bad cop who wanted to go detective, PI, but he's not very good at his job. That's probably why he got fired from the force in the first place, and I end up usually doing all the work. But to add some complications, I have been possessed by a demon of lust, and he keeps trying to tempt me into doing bad things, and I keep trying to resist while trying to do my job.
Excellent. Next.
I'll go. I'm Sinrig Cadern. I am an old man who fought in World War II, scarred by the loss of a lover in World War II, and never really kind of recovered from that loss. So I have a lot of deep-seated hatred that's left over from that. But somehow in it all, I have discovered or feel like I have this kindred spirit to this ancient wraith, tomb wraith. And so I'm so old that I basically act like I'm dead sometimes. So I walk through walls and doors and forget things, and kind of bumble through life. And so people don't really pay much attention to me. And so I'm able to kind of flitter in and out of that lifestyle. And my flashbacks are sometimes my real life World War II memories, and sometimes it's my ancient memories of ancient battles.
Cool. Next volunteer.
I'll go. I'm playing Lindsay Woods. He's a shy guy who owns a bookstore. He likes to spend his time reading books, just hanging out, chilling, getting to know people who are of the same kind of interests as him. He's being overtaken by the Raven from Edgar Allan Poe, dealing with how death and the shadows lay upon us. So he's got a little bit of divination and shadow expression.
Cool. Next.
My character is Jonathan Steele. He is the Japanese god of storms, Raiden. And his logos is he's a college science teacher. Kind of a straight arrow, do no wrong kind of fellow until his mythos gets involved and chaos happens.
Chaos ensues. All right. Does that leave Doctor
Strange? Yeah, so Doctor Strange probably needs no introduction. He's Doctor Strange from the Marvel Universe. He is a mild-mannered, arrogant surgeon by day, and actually he's gotten much calmer these days now. He's met the Brotherhood, his defining relationship. The Brotherhood has taught him practicing the mystic arts as well as the martial arts. It's an enclave of sorcerers and has a stronghold somewhere that he helps to defend. It is the enclave is known as Kamra Taj. He is sworn to defend it against the unseen forces of the darkness. He has a relic. It is the Cloak of Levitation, and it allows him to be protected against physical damage, and it can also help him to fly, which is always fun, or levitate, and can also animate on its own and act as kind of a helper. Then Doctor Strange has sorcery powers, including conjuring elemental forces, opening gates and portals, and telepathy.
Cool. Doc Strange. All right, so the last session we did was more like a little learning session. You guys were chasing a lead to the docks regarding the cabal, or the megacorp that you guys are chasing after. Do you have like an organization or a person or a group that give you leads, or like how are you looking or watching for signs of these agents of chaos? What tips you off to their activities and then you guys go, okay, we need to get together, we need to go investigate this, because you guys all have very different real lives, and this event is the one thing that brought you all together and continues to bring you together to investigate.
Well, I'm always suspicious of any young whippersnapper who's out there kind of on their own, because, young people are never doing good things.
Yeah, they're up to no good.
Right.
Usually, I'll probably get leads through my detective agency. And if there's anything kind of like unnatural, strange, or linked to whatever we're opposing, I'll pass it on to the group.
Okay.
I have a friend in Massive Dynamic that is kind of suspicious of them, probably.
Okay.
So he, tells me some of the strange things that they have under lock and key.
What's your friend's name?
Oh.
Traitor.
Traitor. He's a traitor.
PRN8.
Let's go with Reggie. Man named Reggie. I'll let you come up with the last name.
Okay. Reggie.
Sometimes
Traymore. Reggie Traitor.
Middle name Trey and last name is Tor.
It's French.
It should have been a hint to them.
two on the nose.
It's a French.
Sometimes the Brotherhood, the Enclave of Kamar Taj, receives signs in the ether and from the astral plane or from other places, things that tell them that there's a disturbance in the balance, and these can be communicated to Doctor Strange as leads to follow up on.
Great. Cool. What's the name of the?
I imagine.
Go ahead.
I imagine we have like a group text or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. You guys are all. You have
It's
a
like
constant group
meet
message
here.
So basically, we have a superhero Facebook group.
Yeah. You guys share memes and stuff on there.
It's not true. I don't have a phone.
Oh, yeah.
Putting up
Someone has to go
pictures
get
of
a wig every time.
If I do, it's one of those jitterbugs, which I can never figure out how to work still.
It's a flip.
It's got a
I'd like to
pager.
imagine that Wig lives near one of us, like in the same apartment building or something.
He lives
And
above the
just-
bookstore. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
Oh, why do I have to know him?
Why am I stuck with the old
Bad
guy?
I feel the same way about you, so it's okay.
Okay. What's the name?
I
of
think
the
that you're running drugs out of it. So
It's a front. What's the name of the bookstore, Adam? Sorry, not the bookstore. Well, yeah, sure. What's the name of the bookstore? And what's the name of the detective agency? Give me
Quarter
both of those
price
pieces
books.
of puzzle. What is it? Sorry.
quarter priced books.
Is that the name of it? Quarter priced books.
I think it would be named something different.
Well, half price books is taken.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's got to be quarter priced.
Not making very much money here.
They're marked up. They're quadruple.
Triple A books.
Yeah. Like that. That's very noir. AAA books.
AAA books? Is it AAA or AAA?
Yeah. No, like AAA.
Sometimes we get confused and alcoholics show up.
Mm-hmm.
Is this where the meeting is? And Adam, what's the name of the detective agency you work for?
The detective agency is called Investigations Anonymous.
Oh.
We try to keep your confidential information confidential. But I'm trying to think of a good name for the guy who I work for. I want a good putz name, like a guy who's kind of a sad sap.
Ted?
Ted. Ted's always a good one.
Detective
What's the
Ted.
guy's name from The Big Lebowski?
The dude? Jeff
No.
Lebowski?
No, the private detective in that.
Oh, that's such a minor
What's his
character.
I know.
remember.
All right, I gotta type it in.
So, yeah, someone Google it. I was like, the dude?
You know the guy from the place?
I really tied the room together.
Yep, there it is.
What's his
I'm
name?
not the only one that's looked this up. Delfino.
Delfino. Oh,
Delfino. Yeah.
I was going to suggest Dirk Gently.
hey, we got there's some more.
Enlisted detective, yeah.
There's a bunch of more people in the chat. Welcome.
Yeah. Delfino. That's his name.
A lot of people out there don't have cable.
Hey, come on now. It's the same names that always pop up.
It's all of us, right? Watching.
For the most part.
Saving your chat.
Third
It's pretty
chance.
much-
It's your wife going, what is my husband doing?
Yeah, what is he doing? Third chance. Yona Jake
That's me.
But I don't believe
I'm
him.
in my study. She knows where I am.
are the two of you, and I don't know. Oh, come in. Yeah.
See, Mike, a lot of millennials don't have cable anymore.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
I'm
it's
not a
not worth
millennial
it.
and I don't have cable.
I can see. I can
Yeah,
see
but
it
you live in
because
northern Canada, so
Wait, how old are you, Matt?
Me? I'm 37.
You are a millennial.
No,
Wait,
I'm on
is
the cusp.
37 is not a millennial.
No, I'm on the very last year
Right
of
on the
Gen
head,
X.
yeah.
Yeah,
Very
40
last.
is right at the cutoff, I think.
Matt, you and I share a generation because I'm on the very cusp of the front edge of it.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yes.
all of us do, except for the young whippersnappers.
Us Gen Xers have to stick together.
Although I would tell some of the millennials are growing on me. There's some pretty good ones at work right now. So
Like a fungus growing on you, or
no. I think we're all too quick to cast these big stereotypes of generation cohorts. Honestly, I think
That's fair.
Like the golden age.
yeah. I mean, I think you get nostalgic for and they get older, they get less uppity too. So you probably like them better. The Greatest Generation, is that what you're referring to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
You're
right.
just jealous that all the toys now are so awesome.
Yeah, they are awesome. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I have a whole 2 shelves of toys in front of me that I'm looking at while I'm doing this.
No. As
Things
someone
like-
who had to, I will tell you, one big pain in the ass is every one of my children has 3 devices, and they all need to be. I have to keep track of passwords for all of them,
Oh,
Oh.
and the Apple Share plan and the Family plan and the settings, and Google won't let me set up an email for a child account, so I got to fake that. So I could go on, but I won't. It's boring. I'm sorry.
you should be playing my character.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
You sound like Wig. All right,
That's
let's say you get a lead via the detective agency you work for, Eleanor, via Investigations Anonymous, IA. And you have received a lead that there are some strange going-ons at one of the local high schools. What should we name it? We'll say, let's pick into our literary / folklore / fairy tale bucket that we're playing in, and let's go with
Saint something.
Centerville High.
Saint something, Centerville High.
Or you want something like Gotham High, or
I'm thinking,
Liberty West.
what is Liberty West?
Sounds like a bank.
Let's do this is too close. I was gonna say Edgar Allan Poe High School, but that's too close to Yona's character or
George
Wes's
Washington.
character.
Does it go Jefferson High? It's a pretty standard
Angel
one.
Grove High.
Isn't that from like Buffy or something?
No,
Is it?
it's worse.
Let's
Worse?
go with
Yeah, the Power Rangers.
nice.
we're gonna
I
go with-
was thinking, oh wait, you're from Canada, right? Like, didn't they film that movie in Vancouver?
probably. We're gonna go with Mary Shelley High.
All right. Well, I have an idea. Why don't we let the Twitch stream pick some of this stuff?
Yeah, if anybody's watching, if you're real people and not bots, that's a good idea. If you're not bots and real people, what should we name the high school where the strange going-ons are happening?
This is
Mary
good. This will
Shelley
be
High is pretty sweet.
kind of like a interactive.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good
angle.
idea.
Because a lot of what we're doing in this game requires like real-time fabricating.
It requires people who can think better than us.
Yeah, that's
Is there
right.
a mascot, the Frankenstein?
Yeah. The mascot is Frankenstein's monster. The high school mascot.
No, it has to be a cougar because
It's Igor.
why not?
Or if you are not bots, throw us a suggestion.
I feel like it would be cheating if I said something, so I'm not.
Yeah, I know who you are. If you chat, I know who you and Third Chance are. Apricot Ripe Fruit, Commander Root, Positivity Bot, which I think is a bot, Skinny Seahorse, and Slow Cool. If you are real people, give us an idea.
How do you get bots? Let's see, weird.
No, they
That's
must be
strange.
bots. If you're not a bot, I'm sorry. All right, Mary Shelley High. You get a report that there's some strange things happening there. A mother has reached out to the detective agency. Her name is Allison Craig. She says her young daughter Emily has gotten into a group. They're calling themselves the Infection Club. Has started popping up at the school, and strange things have been happening tied to this Infection Club. She thinks there's a lot more going on. Her kid was a good kid. On a roll, you know, all the stuff the parents always say, oh, they would never get into trouble. My kid would never do that. Has all of a sudden gotten involved with this gang of ruffians. And you've done some looking into it, Eleanor. You thought, oh, it's just a paranoid parent. Just their kids going through the motions. They're going through puberty. But digging a little deeper, this Infection Club, you found some similar tags and uses of that name, going into like real gangs and organized crime, and also tying back to this massive dynamic. So that has piqued your interest, and you've reached out to the Scooby Gang to go investigate.
And what are we supposed to do? I mean, if Scooby-Doo's on the case, what do we need to do?
Is
Yeah,
it
you're-
Grandparents' Day
Is her grandparents dead? Oh yeah, her grandparents are
at the
dead.
high school? No.
Oh,
Yeah,
grandparents.
we're not
Day?
going to look suspicious rolling into the high school.
At the high school. That's what I'm asking. An
Uh,
old man.
21.
21 Jump Street.
Me too.
We go into
I could
201.
bring it on campus, no problem, but you goofballs.
So yeah, you get the gang together, Eleanor. You say, hey, we should take a look into this.
I'm thinking maybe I can, if anybody at the school is tied to actual gangs, perhaps I can follow them and see where they, like after school, follow them and see if anybody connects any dots.
Okay. Okay.
Not that I want to be. I figure as a grown woman, me following a high school student is better than, say, I don't know, the old man.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the mother did say, you know, she could be contacted for some information. She suggested maybe going down to the high school and asking around there, or maybe check with the principal.
All right.
I should probably know the principal's name.
Why? Because you're a
Because
teacher?
I'm a teacher.
Well, you pull out the old teacher's directory of Chicago and dust it off. And...
There you go.
Sure. Yeah. You can look it up. For Mary Shelley High, the last listed principal was Bill Forsyth. Let's get the ambiotic music going again. Bill Forsyth is the current principal of Mary Shelley High.
Did you say ambiotic music?
That was amazing.
Not amniotic. Ambience, yeah. That's it.
Okay.
And not amniotic.
Okay.
That's something else.
I mean, you would have had that if you were playing music when your wife was pregnant recently. That could have been
Or giving birth, you mean.
Yeah. Well, anything in the fluid would have been, you know, if he was in there in the womb, you know.
That's weird.
Moving on.
That's weird. I'm sorry.
All right, so where do you guys want to go? What do you want to do?
Well, I tell Eleanor about the principal's name, and maybe that will give her an edge on talking about him, or to him, rather.
I was going to phone him first beforehand, but would that be better for John to phone? Like, if you know high schools and all that.
Oh, I don't know him personally.
But, like, you might be better on the phone to ask the right questions than Eleanor.
Well, you are the one investigating a gang. I would have no reason to investigate a gang.
But you're part of the Scooby Gang.
I could ask about Emily, but what grade is she in, Matt?
She's in grade 11. High school. Yeah, grade 11. Let's go with that.
The worst grade.
How are the kids passing information about all this stuff to each other electronically?
You asking me? You asking the principal?
No, I was asking the GM.
I don't know. You might have to investigate that.
I'll investigate it then.
How are you investigating that? That's my question.
What's the name of this gang again?
It is
the Infection Club.
The Infection Club.
I'll give a call to the principal and try and play the concerned parent role.
Okay.
And ask about troubles with, I'll say, my son, with what's called the Infection Club. I'm gonna try and be like a warrior on the phone and say like, oh, I'm not sure what my son's really into these days, but he's always like. So I kind of like stole his binder and I saw that he's writing a lot about the Infection Club. Do you know what that is?
Like a PTA mom.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you want to give the school a call?
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys like all gathered around the phone together, like on speakerphone, like listening in, or how's this playing out? Have you all gathered at the office or at the bookstore, or are you doing this independently?
I think we got a Facebook message from Eleanor, and then I responded back, and it's just all in the same chat group. I don't think we would meet up in the same van or something strange. So
Eleanor's just gonna pick up the phone with this information and give the high school a ring. Okay.
That's how I see it going down.
Sure.
Is that how you see it going down, Adam?
Yeah, I'd like to get specifically the principal on the phone, and I think I might want to play the single mother card and try to flirt with him
Okay.
to get information that way.
Not the single mother with the bowl cut. All right, so ring ring. Thanks for calling, Mary Shelley. Hi, how can I direct your call?
Hi, I'd like to speak to the principal, Principal Forsyth.
Oh, okay. May I ask what this is in regards to?
This is in regards to my son, Ted. And I just think he's getting into some trouble lately, and I would like to get the principal's opinion about what he might be involved with.
Oh, okay. Well, Principal Forsyth's not available. Who is Ted's teacher advisor?
Counselor.
I don't know. Where I went to school, we had teachers that were like assigned to us as advisors. So I'm just going with that. Who's his advisor?
I think his advisor is. I feel terrible because I've been like sneaking around, and I don't want to be that kind of mother. And I've been reading his stuff, but I feel like I'm just so detached from him lately, and we haven't really been connecting. And I try to talk to him in the morning, but he's just all grunts and groans, and he leaves for school. I think Counselor Smith, is that right?
Are you what are you going for here? Are you gonna try and convince her, or?
I'm just gonna pretend like I forgot his counselor's name, like going for that. So maybe she could like fill in.
You have the internet. Why don't you just type it up on your internet in your character world and pull up a list of names there, counselors.
Well, you're
Sure.
you're not there, Wig. Hey. You guys decided not to get together and sit around the phone together. Stop giving her ideas. And you're on the phone right now. It's just like, okay, yes. What is your son's advisor's name?
She's like, I thought Counselor Smith. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna try and use mental suggestion on her to try and get her to just give me any information that she has about any troubles that are going on.
Okay. I'm just gonna jump in your character sheet here. Take a look at your powers.
So I was going to use my secret secretary phone savvy with my mental suggestion.
Okay. Mental suggestion. Okay. Not euphoric sexuality.
Not euphoric sexuality. Yeah. Not that one.
Okay. So go ahead and do that. And what move are you using? Are you going to try and convince her, or you going to try and roll an investigation and generate some clue tokens? Asking
sure.
some relevant questions to your situation.
Yeah, I'd say investigate is the proper core move that I'm doing, because I am trying to like draw out any information that she knows about anything strange going on around the school. Because I imagine if there is, like, she might have other parents who've called in or heard of anything. Secretaries know stuff.
Secretaries hear a lot of things. Okay.
Sometimes secretaries are running the company.
Sometimes. So go ahead and add on the applicable power and roll me your investigate.
How do I roll? Oh,
so at the very top of the character sheet.
Oh, I click investigate. That's what I do. Okay.
Oh, 5. A miss. The MC can invoke one of their moves. Oh.
Who knows?
Oh. Let's see. She goes, there is no advisor Smith here. I believe you have dialed the wrong school. Thank you very much. Click, and hangs up.
I'll sigh and hang up the phone a bit sheepishly.
Go back to the group chat. Hey guys, my plan didn't work out.
Yeah, let everyone know. So we're gonna miss.
Okay.
What did you say? How did you blow it?
Clearly, I should have asked Allison Craig more questions to impersonate a mother.
Why don't you just investigate the... You know what? It's fine.
It's not that easy.
You
You
did
know what? Quit judging!
No judging! Okay, so you're back where you started. You're all in your group chat, minus Wig. He just bangs on the floor, which is the ceiling of the bookstore, and shouts down through the vent. What's happening?
Can't get him to go to high school, that's for sure. Dang kids.
What else would you like to try?
So
We'll probably contact the mother now, yeah. This time, as Eleanor and not a single mom with her son, Ted.
We could just do like the old-fashioned, let's find out what her daughter looks like, go and kind of stake out the school and tell them.
My idea was to try and get some of them to come to the bookstore, where it's much easier to investigate them.
We could have a Dungeons and Dragons group for them.
Well, whatever they're into, right?
Whatever they're
Well,
into.
since they're part of a infection club,
Maybe
they
they wanna-
probably like rusty razor blades and who knows what else.
Maybe they want to play
Cutting
Pandemic.
themselves. Maybe they want to
Does
play
anybody-
Pandemic.
Does anyone in our group have any cyber skills? Could anyone hack them?
Eleanor has part of her secret secretary's online investigation.
How about that? We could just hack their accounts and see what they're up to. Read their emails.
As the old man in the group, I think that we're overcomplicating this.
Whose emails and what are you hacking? Let me ask you that as the mist.
Well, so these are kids, right?
Yep.
They all have phones and email
Yes.
accounts.
Yes.
So and chat and all these different things. So if they're in some kind of evil group, they're talking about it. Let's just monitor their communications.
So let me ask you this. How are you going to even pinpoint their communication? Do you have a phone number? Do you have a lead? Do you have...
Oh, well, it'll be easy. You just identify one of them, get their phone,
Okay.
and
Okay. So you got to find one, beat up a high school kid and take their phone.
no. We just steal the phone off of them.
Just rough them up a bit. Okay.
We don't-
Push him down, steal her phone, run in the other direction.
All right. Yeah, sure.
Just throwing it out there.
I renew my call
I think it's a
to
sign of the times that none of us wants to go to the high school,
Yeah, I know, right?
because we all know we don't belong there, and we're gonna have to deal with shit.
I'm gonna give Allison Craig a call
Sure.
and see if she can work with me to say, I don't want to put her in danger, but I would like to. She's the best way for me to say track her daughter. So I don't know if she can GPS track her daughter's phone for me to see if she's meeting anywhere outside school, something like that,
Okay, so you're going to
or even
give...
just ask her daughter questions. I don't know.
Sure, give Allison a call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
You gonna try the investigation roll again? Sure. Ring. Oh, hello. This is Allison.
Hi, this is Eleanor, calling from Investigations Anonymous.
Oh, right. Have you found anything out about Emily?
I was wondering if I tried to call in a school just to talk to the principal, but he's unavailable. And the secretary kind of put her wall up. And I was wondering if you could find out some information for me having to do with your daughter Emily. I don't know if you know if she goes to any places after school or meets with anybody.
Isn't this why I hired you?
It is, but you're the best access I have to any activity that happens in school. I think open communication is the key. And if you can find out any information through your daughter, I don't want to be questioning her as an investigator. I'd rather you, as the mother of your child, be questioning her and having open communication, say at breakfast or dinner table, and just finding out any information where pinpoint any shady activity that she could be involved with.
Sure. Make me an investigation roll.
Eleanor, you casting some shade at the mom there. Holy crap. Two mom stuff already, man.
Do that mom stuff that you do, talk to your kids.
All right.
Oh, wow. Great success. Clues equal to power. You get 1 clue. Spend your clues to ask 101 the MC a question or subject investigation. She goes, Emily's mentioned that they get together and they meet at the local coffee shop near the high school. Maybe you could go there and see what's happening.
That's great, Allison. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure. Please keep me informed if you find anything out.
Definitely.
Okay, there you go.
Come on, old man. Time to get some coffee.
As long as it's decaf.
I'll be up all night. Otherwise.
A coffee shop's much better than a high school.
Oh, absolutely.
So you guys now have a lead on the local coffee shop near the high school. Do the group of you gather and make your way down there?
We gather as a horde and invade the coffee shop.
Me and Lindsay will go first. Lindsay will act like he's taking his grandpa out for a cup of coffee.
Okay.
How's that?
Sounds good.
So just the two of you are going to go in and the rest of you just going to watch through the window?
Well, they all can come in kind of on their own or stay outside like they're sucker fish with their face up against the window. I don't know.
I can use a coffee.
Okay.
We'll just act like we don't know each other in the coffee shop.
Yeah, Dr. Strange will just go in the corner dressed as a regular clothes.
Drop your super cloak.
He won't wear his cloak will appear as a just a regular overcoat.
I'll ask Lindsay if he's got a book for me to read in a coffee shop.
Oh, sure. What are you into this week?
How not to look creepy in a coffee shop.
Big bold letters on the cover. Thrillers. I'm into thrillers this week.
Oh.
High school kids and what they're into. That's the
the book you're looking for. All right, so you guys enter. You pull up to the coffee shop, and there's quite a bit of people coming and going from it. It's not just high school kids. There are professional business people going in there, getting their coffee. It's after school hours. It's about 4:35, so people are maybe on their way home, stopping, getting a coffee. You've got whatever stay-at-home parents going in there. Just everybody from all walks of life. But you guys do get to the coffee shop, and as soon as you get to the door, you can see through the window that in one corner, a number of the tables is overtaken by a bunch of gothy-looking kids. They're all posted up in a corner, and there's one girl standing there, and the others are crowded around, and she's kind of talking to the rest of them, and they're all just eating up what she's having to say.
Emo.
Yeah.
Wanted to be an emo.
Yeah, they are emo. In fact, what does she look like? She looks like they all kind of look and dress in this fashion here. So they are kind of emo.
There should be no problem for me to get in there and start talking.
Yeah, right.
I want to bring Bring Eleanor Frederick Forsyth, The Day of the Jackal to read.
Okay, so that's what the girl looks like who's standing there talking to all the others and holding court. So you guys,
Oh my!
who enters the busy coffee shop? Who's going in there?
I'm going in there armed with a laptop and the perfect camouflage, Matt.
What's the perfect camouflage?
I'm going to start grading papers in the coffee shop on the laptop.
So we got John. Okay, no, that is good cover. I like that. That's actually perfect. So,
And order a coffee, I guess.
Sure. So you go in there and it's just like you walk in and you can right away you hear this girl. She goes, "We must stand up and we will overtake them and we will work as one to take them all down. Who's gonna join us? Who's with me?" And you hear the other kids like, yeah, we're with you. And you walk over to the counter and they take your order and you get your little grande whatever and you take a seat.
Eleanor is going to go in, order a pumpkin spice latte. Sit demurely with her reading glasses,
Sure.
and read The Day of the Jackal
Okay.
while secretly eavesdropping.
Right.
Figured out a name for the coffee shop.
What's the name of the coffee
Moon
shop?
Sense.
Moon Sense?
Instead of Starbucks.
Sense. CENTS.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, Moon Sense it is. Moon Sense it is. So she's going on. She goes, the master beckons you to take the plunge. Join us tonight, those who are willing, and become part of the Affection Club. You all have been given instructions on where to go and at what time, and I expect to see you all there if you dare.
I'm just really hoping that this is one weird introduction to the ice bucket challenge or something.
So she kind of stops talking after a while and she sits down and others are chatting with her. She's no longer standing up holding court. People are kind of clamoring around her and other teenagers are sitting there talking to one another. And they're taking up like 3 tables in one corner of the coffee shop. Anybody want to do anything in particular?
Lindsay and I will grab our coffees.
Okay.
And I'll of course complain about how expensive they are.
And it's too hot.
And and
No real sugar.
Yeah.
No hot stoppers either. Bastards.
Right. Yeah. And then I'll wander over to where they're sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And sit right next to them to very easily hear their conversation and see if we can glean any information about where they might be going tonight.
Okay, yeah, sure. So they're going on and on. Like you can hear a group of it's like 2 boys and a girl. They're the closest ones into you, and they're like, "Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna go?" And the boy and the girl are asking one of the other boys, and he's like, "I don't know. I'm not too sure." And they're like, "What are you, chicken? Pansy? Let's go check it out tonight." And he's like, okay, yeah. We'll meet up and go together, right?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll go together." And then they get up and they start to head to the door, the 3 of them.
No, I don't have any ideas at the moment.
You can see the one girl that's kind of leading it, the ringleader. She's going up to various people and she's collecting phone numbers in her phone.
Did we get a description of Emily?
Yeah, let's say the detective agency did. So she's I don't know, how old are you in grade 11? She's like 17 years old.
Dressed in red.
If she puts the phone down at all, Doctor Strange will open a small portal underneath it so it falls through, and he'll catch it later.
Okay. She's 17. Okay, we'll get back to this. 17 years old. She's got auburn hair.
It's 15, 16 for 11th grade. Then 12th grade is
I don't
17,
know.
18.
16 years old. It's been a long time since I was in high school.
It's been a long time since you had it too.
Auburn curly hair, we'll say.
Couldn't pick college as the setting, huh?
Eleanor has a picture of her that was given to the detective agency for identification purposes. How about that? That's something the mother would do. Even though you should technically be changing the game, I will say it only makes sense that you got a photo.
Sorry.
But this is where
Well, the old
changing
man
the game would have
Anyway.
come into play, and you could have been like, "Oh, by the way, I have this photo of her on my phone that Allison gave us."
Oh, can I say? Oh, by the way, she sets her phone down on the table.
You could. Do you want to try change
She
the game?
forgets her phone at the coffee
Because
shop.
when she's not using her phone, it goes into the pockets on the front of her hoodie. Do you want to try and change the game?
Do I get to? How many times do I get to do that? And what happens if I try that?
Once. And you can create a story tag. You can burn a power tag or a story tag, so you can get rid of, like, it's busy crowd in there right now. So if you try something, that busy crowd might come into effect and might help or hinder you. You can reduce a status. So say you're injured, you could reduce a status, or you could give a status to an NPC or one of the other players.
Okay, I think I'll hold off for now, but we'll keep an eye on her.
And if you get a 10+, then that's when you can do some big stuff, like make her put her phone down.
Okay.
Do I notice the daughter in the coffee shop?
No.
No.
Nope. Emily is not present.
You said 3 people were leaving to go somewhere?
Yeah, 2 boys and a girl.
I might use sneak around to try to follow them.
To tail them.
I don't think I have any appropriate tags to go with them. That off. Yeah, I'll just try sneak to kind of follow them, use my kind of instincts.
Okay. All right, just roll a straight sneak around then.
Not so good.
Oh. So you get up to what do I get to do here? You get up to follow them. You're at a table near them, and in doing so, you bump into one of them and spill their coffee. You spill the coffee on one of the 2 boys. He's like, "Hey, what's your problem, lady? What's going on?" And the whole place now turns around and looks at this because he's creating quite a scene. Watch where you're going. Hey, you owe me for this coat. You just ruined my coat.
I am going to
Apologize.
He takes out his phone and he takes a picture of you. He goes, "Now I know who you are. What? Give me your information."
I'm going to
Wow,
use...
what an overreaction. Holy crap.
I'm like,
As much as I don't want to do this to the high school student.
Oh no! Oh no!
no!
Corruption. No. You gain 17 corruption points. Oh, wrong game.
I'm going to use Desire Divination the demon within, and I won't use euphoric sexuality because that's a bit much in a crowded area like this.
Yeah.
But I'm going
And
to.
it's a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, it's a 6-year-old kid.
For real.
Yeah, I'm going to try and change the game so that and kind of turn it around on him on why he's taking a picture of me. And are you trying to keep that on your phone for later? And just make him like feel uncomfortable about taking a woman's picture in public.
I'm going to, well, what I'm going to do is, so he's actually created a tag on you for this. I'm going to do unwanted attention is currently on you. So everybody's staring at you right now. So
I'm going to turn. Is there a way for me to flip that tag on him so that the attention all of a sudden is on him for taking an unsolicited photo of a woman in a coffee shop?
So what you can do is you can create a story tag. You can burn a power tag or story tag, so you can make that go away. Or you can give or reduce status. So you could create a story tag and put one on him.
Yeah, so I'm trying to flip the scenario so I'm going to see, use my desire divination, see what others want, just to try to kind of play off his like vulnerability and turn the scenario on him. That's my plan.
Okay, so I'm gonna say though, because you do have this unwanted attention on yourself, that you are going to do it at a -1.
Sure. So. So it's considered change the game. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
All right.
You gain juice
Well,
equal
that's
to
success.
power. Yeah, so it is success. So you can spend 1 for 1 to gain the following effects. So you could spend 1 to get rid of the unwanted attention on yourself that I've thrown out there on the board, and you can also create a story tag now.
Okay. So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so how's this playing out? What does it look like? What are you saying to him? What are you doing? And what tag do you want to put on this kid? We'll call him Kevin.
I'm gonna say, similar to unwanted attention. I'm gonna say attention.
Okay, so you want the whole coffee shop's looking at the two of you right now, and you're gonna say something to turn it around because he's like, "What's your problem? What's your problem, lady?" Takes your picture. Now I know who you are. So what do you do to him?
I want to turn it on him, make it inappropriate attention, so that he deletes the photo of me.
So what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say to him to convince him to delete the photo?
I'm not sure how. I'm gonna say, first you're taking photos of me, and next you're gonna tell me to smile. You delete that photo, young man, right now.
Okay. So what do we want in a tag of? Like,
I would say that she's embarrassing him.
Embarrassed? Okay, embarrassed. I can't spell worth, crap.
2 S's?
2 S's, 1 R. Oh, look at that. Spell check. Nope. Okay. So he's embarrassed. He's like, hey, like, don't, just take it easy. Just don't be so serious. Just calm down. And he takes his phone, he holds it up, and he hits the little trash can icon on it. He's like, look, it's gone. Okay, just leave me alone. You've already done enough. And the three of them just keep looking back at you as they make their way to the door, and they look at you through the window as they walk away.
A complete 180. That kid was a hypocrite, man. A hypocrite.
Well,
Meanwhile, what's the old man doing? He sat next to the kids, didn't he?
Yeah, he's sitting nearby. He was sitting next to those 3 kids who have got up and left now. After Eleanor bumped into the one kid and spilled his coffee all over him. Least you could have done was buy me another coffee, lady. He shouts to the window and runs. Right in the face.
Want me to give him a static electric charge that would last forever?
Did you, Did you want to try that power, Doctor Strange? You want to create like a little temporary open gates and portals under sorcery?
Yes. Is the phone exposed?
She takes it out from time to time. Yeah, she takes it out. She goes up to some kids. You see her talking to them, typing stuff into her phone, and then she'll put it back in her pocket from time to time. Sip her coffee.
All right, I'm going to try and just open the portal, make the portal her pocket. And I'm going to drop it into my hand. So, in other words, I'll do like the little somatic thing. And
let's
so that when she slides the phone into her pocket, she's really just sliding it right into the portal. And then when she lets it go, it'll just drop into my hand, and then I'll close it off.
Sure.
All right.
Let's do this as a go toe-to-toe. Just reading the description, it's using your abilities to overcome someone or something in a struggle for control. State where your goal is. So one of the things that you manage to achieve your goal, i.e. take something they hold. So let's use that.
Okay. So what do I do next?
So did you click the appropriate power?
Clicking appropriate power now.
The little box next to it. Open gates and portals.
Not the poopy symbol.
Not the poopy symbol. It's fire, but it does look like poopy.
Okay. All right. And
then if you scroll to the top, you've got all your options up there, and you want to click the go toe-to-toe button.
Okay.
Scroll down here. 7. You manage to achieve your goal. Take something they hold. You get them good. Inflicted a status equals tier equals power. Block, dodge, or counter their best attempts.
So that's good.
That's good. So what? You created a portal in their pocket, and what? Does the other portal go onto the table next to you?
No, it just drops into my hand. It opens up like an inch above my hand and drops into it.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Okay. So you have her phone in your hand.
Okay. And then is it unlocked right now, or is there a lock on it?
There's a lock on it.
Yeah, but is it still unlocked because you just used it?
Nope. It's locked. I don't know about you, but when I'm done click on my phone, I always click the little power button on the side and put it back in my pocket. You don't want to pocket dial someone.
It's too easy not to.
Yeah, it's too easy not to, and you don't want to pocket dial someone. So it is locked. But you do have her phone. So you have her phone in your hand, and so the group of you see her. She goes up to the next group of kids. She puts her hand in her pocket. She's like poking around. Hey, have any of you guys see my phone? Any of you guys see my phone? She starts like looking on the tables and looking under the tables and having the other kids help her.
Slip that phone into my pocket.
Sure. Where'd my phone go? Hey, which one of you punks took my phone?
Yeah, one thing I guess I would have done is if it looked like she had a lot more kids to get information off of.
Yeah. We
would have waited maybe until. Can I spend something to say I waited till the very end for that to happen?
The very end of what? Sorry.
The very end of her activity of gathering all the information.
So that you get it unlocked?
No. So that when we do get the phone, she's loaded in all the other contacts for all the other kids. Because if she's basically collecting the names and phone numbers of all the kids in the conspiracy, right?
The kids that are gathered there right now, yeah. That she's
I think
quote, recruiting.
I think our best bet, and Eleanor is going to just message the group chat and say, I don't know, like maybe someone can find, because I don't know if that Stephen Strange took the phone, but I hear her complaining about her phone being missing. And I say, if someone can find that phone, maybe they can use that to get close to her and strike a conversation.
Stephen Strange will respond inside the chat thing. I guess we're all sitting there and all these strangers' phones are going off at the same time.
It's all vibrating on the table.
Mine's on mute.
He'll say, yeah, I got the phone. Say, I was hoping to crack it and see what's, see what information we can get out of it. But you want to use it as a bargaining chip. We could do that.
I'm going to say, probably not me. I feel like enough attention has already been drawn to me.
Okay. Thing is, there's just no scenario where an old person walks up to a 16-year-old kid, hands them their phone, and then gets into a conversation with them. Unless
you play I've heard about the Infection Club, but I didn't realize it was a high school club. Is there any other infection clubs?
Hey,
you're
cool
looking
kids.
for the adult chapter. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the junior infection club. I want to go with the big boys.
I think we got to go with convince on that one. I'm Strange says he's willing to give the phone to anyone who wants to take a stab at it. He can always take it back again if he rolls a 7 or higher.
So you're walking over to her and producing the phone?
No. I'm offering that anybody in the group who would like to play that card can.
Okay.
I'll text chat to everybody. Anyone want to take a stab at chatting her up? I can get you. I'll hand it off the phone to you.
The text back when we get more information from the actual phone.
Does John want to play the teacher card?
I'll reply. We might, but somebody threw that out there, so I thought we'd just follow it up.
What do that whole? Well, I'll give you your phone back if you tell me what you're doing, and then start doing that teacher thing where they start telling you you need to do better for your future, blah blah blah.
Or you can be the weird teacher that wants to live vicariously through its students and is trying to join the club.
That's just weird.
That was the guy who bought us beer in high school, right? That was yeah, whatever you guys want. We got the phone right here.
Whatever you want to do with it. Whatever you want to do with these kids. If you just want to let them go, if you want to tail them.
Unless one of us has a superpower to hack 8-bit or whatever the encryption is on this thing in 3.
We'll say it's an iPhone.
Yeah. Okay. So right.
I know a guy.
You know a guy. Okay. All right.
Your buddy at the Massive Dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Bill Trader? Reggie Traymore.
Well, we know the government has the back door into that stuff anyways. So what's it going to be, guys?
How's your coffee, Dad?
Delicious. I gotta pee, though.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know where the bathroom bars around here.
Lively Cafe. Should have been playing this whole time.
What are those Canadian coffee shops called? Jim Hortons?
Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons. Okay.
Let's get some cinnamon rolls.
It's really close. It was one letter off.
It was close. I appreciate that.
Do they have actual cream, or is it just like the fake half and half in that little containers?
We got 18%. It's all good.
Yeah, it's real cream.
Okay, because that's a pet peeve of mine when you go to a diner and they don't have half and half.
Yeah. Oh, this coffee shop. Yeah, this is real cream. It's like a trendy coffee shop. All right, so you've got her phone. What do you guys? What's the plan here, gang? She's looking all over. and she's getting the other kids to look, and they're now like going table to table and looking and poking around.
Play the Good Samaritan card. That's what I say.
All right. Who wanted to do the I found your phone bit? Who's the most charming in our group?
Probably you.
Oh, great.
Or Eleanor, but she's also caused
I've got the heat on me.
All right. So Strange will wave the girl over and say, "Miss,
What do you want, Grandpa? I'm looking for something."
Never mind. Sorry to bother you.
Get wrecked, kid.
That's it? Oh, sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
Change of plans. Change of plans.
Well, if we're starting that far down the reaction table, I don't want to really try to claw my way up over that.
Excuse me. Yeah, what do you want? Never mind. Sorry.
Never mind.
There's a couple of key words that you left out in there, Matt.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want, Grandpa?
What do you want, Grandpa? All right. She goes.
I just had a birthday. I'm a little sensitive to that. Just saying.
You see the phone around here? I'm looking for my phone.
Oh.
Nope, no phone here.
All right. So they look around for a while. They ask behind the counter, "Hey, you see the phone?" No. And they start to file out. All of them start to leave, clear out of the cafe.
Okay. Are we following someone's following the other three, right?
I was trying to, and then I bumped into one, spilled coffee, and I got embarrassed. And he got embarrassed.
What time of day is this? Is it?
It's like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. And we're not like, it's not getting dark. Like,
No,
this is, like,
not at all.
July. So, okay. All right.
Okay, so they all start to usher out, and kids take off. They part, go their own ways. The goth girl that was the ringleader, you see her. She takes off and leaves on her own. From the
Do we
others.
want to follow her? Is that whose phone we stole?
Yep. The ringleader. He stole her phone.
Okay. So we want to follow her? I'll give the phone to the person with the contact at Massive Dynamics.
All right.
Oh,
so
you got a phone. Who's this? Who's this from?
Read your text chat.
We don't
You stole
talk.
a phone? You hand
Don's
it
a
to the
goody
one
two
guy
shoes.
that's a goody two shoes straight
Is there
arrow
a-
guy.
Is there any of the groups that are kind of walking in the direction of the bookstore?
Well, the bookstore isn't particularly close to the school per se, but yeah,
Right.
there would be people heading in like that direction, like towards it. You'd eventually get there.
Mm-hmm. Did we walk here or did we drive here?
Well,
I flew.
we're gonna say
I feel like we're in the
you I don't know,
burbs.
took public transportation. You guys all rode on the bus together. Your driver isn't here. You do have someone with a car.
Well, Strange could just port us there. Where do you want to go?
Let's say that Nick's character is here, but he's sitting outside his car. He drove you here in his muscle car.
Smoking
All
cigarettes.
5 of us or
Yes.
6 of us?
Yeah, all 6 of you crammed into his muscle car.
Oh,
Vroom, vroom. Let's go stalk a 16-year-old girl.
Nice.
This is not awkward
thought
at
we
all.
were
This
going to
whole
check
thing
the
has
phone
been
out.
awkward.
Yeah, it's so awkward. I thought we were going to check the phone out.
You guys have a number of angles right now that you can go in. It's up to you. You do have a phone. You can tail a kid. You can go to the school. You can go back maybe to the mother.
We know there's a master.
We know there's a master was mentioned, and a meeting tonight was mentioned, and kids talking about whether or not they're gonna go.
Well, I think we need to attend this meeting, guys. So let's all follow the.
Can we make like a master/meeting tag ?
Sure, like an ongoing tag.
Yeah, just as a reminder to us that that's like down there.
I think what we ought to do too is maybe go over to the mom who called us, like her house, and kind of some of us should be staking out that house to see if her daughter leaves that night.
Yeah.
We might be able to tail her.
Well, Scooby-Doo wants to split the party. Strange is going to follow the girl.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fly over top of her.
No, well, he'll start
Nothing to
by
see
just.
here.
He's going to go to the bathroom and he's going to notice which direction she's walking.
Yeah.
Step into the bathroom, open a portal, and appear like 2 blocks ahead of her.
Okay. Ahead of her. Oh wow. Okay. And
just watch. If she turns, then he'll follow her.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you to roll sneak around on that. It's when you use your abilities to act secretly or deceptively. So let's go ahead and do that.
But Matt, when I roll is when things go wrong.
I know, that's when things get fun. Or when you talk to NPCs. Oh, pardon me, miss. What do you want, Grandpa? Oh, nothing, sorry. She rolled a 20 on her intimidation.
Yes, she did. All right, so I'm going to Gates and Portals again, Alex, for 400. Let's go ahead and we're going to sneak around. Hey,
okay.
How about them apples?
Yeah, so you portal ahead, and you get into an alleyway perpendicular to where she's going, and you're, as far as you can tell, you're blended in the shadows. She has no idea. And you have a clear beat on her.
Great.
You're actually, let's say you're up on the rooftops.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see and track her for quite a ways from where you're at.
Okay.
Is that better than just being in an alleyway near her or in front of her?
Yeah. Can he just use his cloak to kind of like slide from rooftop to rooftop and walk along above her?
Sure. Let's say you could fly with that thing, right? It's
yeah.
Flight.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Cloak of Levitation. Let's do that.
All right. So I'll be tracking her. I'll be stalking a 16-year-old girl with my magic powers.
So you follow
Master of the Mystic Arts.
I did. You know what? I did not see this going this way at all. You guys are. I saw this playing out very differently.
I'm curious. What did you think
you thought about?
I thought you guys would take a more direct approach, but you're going.
I think the old man tried to say that.
Yeah, the old man did, and everybody just like ignored the old man.
I think Logos got in the way of everything because I'm thinking, well, this is still our world. How would I have to deal with this situation? And that's where it all goes wrong, is because I would never be caught dead near a high school or on school grounds for no real reason other than I'm investigating an infection gang or club.
But the coffee shop alias that you did there was perfect with your laptop and marking papers.
Oh, that's just John working.
You just blended in perfectly with all the other yuppies.
And then he completely forgot what he was doing there.
Yeah, so you tail her. You tail her for a few blocks, and she eventually stops in at a restaurant. She goes into a fast food restaurant, and she's in there for quite some time.
All right. Strange will land and see if he can look through the window and catch a glimpse.
Yeah, sure. No, it's a I don't know. It's Jester Burger, and she's in there getting some food.
Okay, she doesn't seem to be doing anything too nefarious.
No, she's ordering some burgers and sitting down and eating them.
Okay, all right. So I'll.
It is around supper time. It's about 5
Burgers
o'clock
look
now.
good.
I
Burgers
think
look good.
I could probably ambush my buddy and
Yeah, you want
have
to reach out
him
to your
check
contact?
the phone. Yeah.
Does Strange still have the phone, or did he give it over? I can't remember. I think he still
I-
has it.
No, I
He
handed
handed
it
it
off.
to me.
I handed it off.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was like, well,
You don't want to roll a change the game if you don't have to. Okay, yeah, so you can give your buddy a call. Your buddy Reggie? Or are you texting him, or what do you want to do?
I'm just calling him. Make it easier on us both, I suppose.
Okay, yeah, he's like, oh, yeah, what's going on, John?
I ask him if he wants to grab a bite to eat. I have a favor to ask him.
Are you buying?
Sure.
Okay, I'm in. Where do you want to go?
Oh, you know that taco stand?
Yeah, and Fuegos?
Yeah, let's go. See you there in like 10 minutes.
Sounds good. I'll see you there. Click. So you guys head over to the taco stand, and Reggie's there waiting for you. I don't know what does Reggie look like? He's like a desk jockey. He's kind of
A nerd. Yeah.
a nerd.
Typical he's not wearing his lab coat now, but he works behind a desk like that. He's like a techie guy, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I think this would be a convince because I'm asking him to do something illegal.
Yeah. He goes, hey, what's up? What's up, John? Hey, who are these guys?
These are my friends. This is who's actually with me.
These are my business associates. You've got Wig, you've got Eleanor, and you've got can't remember what's his character's
Lindsay.
name.
Lindsay.
With you. The doctor is the only one who's not with you. He's flying over buildings and watching kids eat burgers. He's like something out of a nightmare.
So I introduce Lindsay, and I introduce you as his dad, Wig, and I introduce Eleanor as his sister,
As his special
as
lady
Lindsay's sister.
He's
You guys
"Oh,
kind of
hey,
look alike, right?
hey, great to meet y'all. John's buying tacos, I hear.
Yeah. So Eleanor has a work-related problem.
Oh, sure, yeah. First we feast, and then we talk business. Let's get some tacos.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So I get a taco salad, and I order him up 2 tacos, just the way he likes them.
Yeah.
Extra spicy, extra rude.
Yeah, he like inhales them. Oh, it was good. It was good, John. We haven't been here for a long time. What's up? You said you needed something.
Right. So Eleanor needs help on she's a detective. She's a PI. She needs this phone unlocked.
Okay. That's kind of illegal, isn't it?
Yes.
Hey, as a detective, someone at a detective agency, wouldn't you have the resources to do this? Yes.
Detective agencies typically don't have that.
Oh, yeah. Just cheating husbands and stuff like that, right? Huh?
Yeah. But this is, I'm going to try to appeal to his sweet side, and this is part of the convince role. You tell me if I need to do anything else other than this. So she's trying to investigate a high school gang. Concerned mother's really worried about her daughter that she got involved with, all this stuff, and thought you could help us out with this phone. It's one of the gang leaders' phone, trying to figure out where they're meeting up. It seems a little bit meh.
Oh, okay. So you want me to unlock this for you?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, John. I don't know. Go ahead and roll convince.
I think I would use up his favor for for a while, yeah?
Whose juice is that?
So I'm going to burn a tag.
Okay.
University chum.
Okay. Oh, I like it. Burn it. Great success.
Boom.
He goes, all right. Let me take it back to the lab and see what I can do. I'll give you a call a little bit later. But it's gonna cost you some more tacos. All right? You owe me dinner
Tacos
again.
and a pizza.
And
I'll even
a
send
pizza.
the pizza to your office.
I'm gonna take you up on that. He says. So yeah. He leaves, and he says, I'll be in touch.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries. So he takes off. Is there anything you guys want to do in the meantime?
But then eat the rest of my taco salad.
Eat the rest of your salad. So, in about, I'd say about half an hour, 45 minutes, you get a text from him saying, done. Meet me at the
Sweet.
office.
All right. Can you take us to the office, Aaron? Or who's the one with the car?
It's Nick.
Nick.
It's
No,
Nick.
Nick is the one with the car. That's
You
right.
definitely don't want me driving.
John Steele. No, you're John Steele. He's Brock McGuire. The driver.
Yeah, he's the other tough-sounding guy.
Yeah. Brock, take us to, what's the name of the company or labs? Or whatever you
Massive
work for?
Dynamic.
It's going to be Massive Dynamic? Sure. You guys get there, and he's waiting for you outside, and he's like, here you go. I turned the password off. I didn't poke around or anything. It's a kid's phone, man. Like, are you sure it's cool?
Yeah, it's a gang, though.
Okay.
I'll send you the details after.
They're
But
playing marbles or something. Like, come on.
Haven't you seen The Wire?
I have. It's the best cop show ever made.
NCIS?
No.
But he would totally be into NCIS.
So he gives you the phone, and he's like, I gotta get back to work, all right? I shouldn't even be out here. There you go. He gives you the phone,
Right,
and
take
it's
care, man.
unlocked.
Right, and so I hand the phone over to Eleanor. Voila. Gangsta phone for you.
I'm going to go. First of all, I think I should look at her chats, like her text messages and stuff like that.
Yeah, you
Let's
see
see.
messages. And all the recent ones are regarding the meeting tonight. She's telling him to meet at the junkyard on the edge of the city tonight for the initiation.
Does she have any chat opened with Emily Craig?
She does. There is a chat with Emily. And it's the same messages like, hey, see you tonight at the junkyard. It's from a couple days ago. See you tonight at the junkyard for the initiation.
OMG.
Okay.
Text her back.
So we go to the junkyard. I'm going to use my online skills and try to find out anything online about the junkyard and initiation.
Yeah.
Infection.
Let's say let's give it a name. I don't know. It's McGuire's junkyard.
What time is it?
Right now it's about 7:30.
Well, what time is the gathering?
The gathering is at 10 o'clock.
Is there any contact with the master on the phone?
Yeah, you can scroll through the contacts and the most recent messages. How about that? Why don't you make me an investigate roll? Let's start making some clues.
Let's paint this picture, though. So you have Eleanor, an old man, and Lindsay all gathered around the 16-year-old girl's phone.
In the back of a car.
It just trying to scroll through it, everybody having their hands all over it.
Specifically looking at her selfies.
Oh. No.
You had to go there.
Yeah, no.
Why?
Why?
So is Eleanor doing the investigate roll?
Yeah, who wants to investigate here?
All of you guys phone savvy with my secret secretary
That's
card.
more than the rest of us, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
boom goes the dynamite.
Mild success.
Well, it was mild. I don't know.
You
what
get
that
one
means.
clue. So what do you want to look? What do you want to look for? I'll answer it for you. You get the answer to your question.
Specifically, I think, is there any specific chat with the master? So I just want like a clue about the master, possibly through text message or something like that.
Or his Google location.
Full description.
Yeah, you see a chat with it says the master, and she's actually named the contact that. There's a chat log between the two of them.
Okay.
Oh, 1 second. I'm gonna have to step away for a moment. Sorry, guys. Right at a dun dun dun. I'm just gonna call it here from the missus.
Commercial break.
Yeah, we'll be right back. I think Yona has to leave anyways at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So
I could actually cut out early tonight too.
Do we just want to call it here? Just want to call it an evening? If two
I
of
can
us
do
are
that.
leaving?
That's fine.
I gotta get up early in the morning, so I'd be
Okay,
fine with that.
well that works. Well, thanks for delving into this. We're learning the system. Thank you, guys. A little bumpy in the coffee shop, but fun.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for running. So, Matt, just real quick, you're gonna run for the next couple of weeks, then?
Yeah, I can run this for
And
the next couple weeks.
I'll get working on mine for hopping back into 5e in a couple weeks. Then
Sounds good.
Yay.
so. All right.
Good night.
Cool.
All right,
Thanks,
have a good night,
Matt.
guys.
We'll see.